Okay. Yeah. Lady Wolf Pack on a whole nother level. Savage as they come, gang of female rebel. We got the sharpest claws, we got the whitest teeth. We coming for your lunch, but we only bring the heat.
Hey y'all, I'm Cassidy, the favorite daughter, obviously.
And I'm Kim, her mom, her match, and the real reason she turned out halfway decent.
Welcome to Mom's Favorite, the podcast where we laugh, vent, and overshare like it's our full-time job.
Yeah. And we're coming straight to you from Austin, Texas, where the queso's hot, the opinions are hotter, and we don't sugarcoat a damn thing.
You know, just think of us as Thelma and Louise, but only they're related and they have a podcast instead of a death wish.
So go ahead and pour yourself something strong, maybe a margarita, get a little snack.
Because here on Mom's Favorite, we got a lot to unpack. Hey y'all, and welcome back. It's Cassidy joining you solo today, and this episode is extra special because I am sitting down with someone who is technically my cousin, but functionally and spiritually my sister. That is Cortnee. We grew up really close, which means a whole lot of shared memories, inside jokes, and absolutely no shortage of stories. We're diving into everything from sweet childhood memories to more adult adventures in Las Vegas that might explain exactly why we'll always be two peas in a pod. We're reminiscing, oversharing, and proving once again that blood may make you related, but shared memories make you family. Let's get into it. I am very excited, and I just can't hide it. I've peed my pants. No, I'm just kidding. I am very excited because today in his house we have Cortnee Ray.
Yes, ma'am.
Cortnee is my cousin, and we grew up very close, like sisters, because neither of us have sisters. And
Right.
So we are unofficial sisters. And we are, how far apart are we? 2.5? 2 years?
Because I'm 35. I'll be 36 in February.
Okay, and I'm just turned 38.
So, yeah.
So like 2 years and a couple of months.
Yeah.
Dang. We're
And
getting
we've always
old.
been inseparable. I know.
We're getting old.
I know.
Yeah, we've always been really close, and then she had to go and move to Idaho. Could you move any farther?
I know.
I mean, you could, but
No, I know. It's too cold for me. I'm ready to move back.
Yeah,
I love the Texas weather.
I'm waiting. I'm like, someday, Lord, hear my prayers.
One day he might answer them. You never know. I might just show up with my U-Haul and be like, surprise, I live here now. Help me move in, please.
That would be the happiest day of my life. Yeah, I'm like, Lord, please let Cortnee's husband find a magical, perfect job that he's
Right.
willing to move to Texas for, because he doesn't like Texas.
He never
Or he
used
says he did.
to, but now he's starting to fall in love with it because of the
Yeah, he
weather,
is.
because we're getting old and
Yeah,
we don't
he
want to
is.
be in the cold.
Yeah, you don't have to like put all that garb on every time you go outside.
You got to think about it, though. The last time I lived in Texas, I was 18.
I know, that's crazy.
That's a long time that I've been away.
Dang.
But I'm just glad that I still get to visit as often as I do.
Me too.
And see everyone.
Me too. I know. Me and my mom keep saying we need to come up there to Idaho to visit you. So
Not during the winter, you don't.
No.
We're already freezing here right today in this office as we are. Like, do not come to Idaho. We will not survive.
I'm just like blue. You really look at me. I'm just blue. I'm like,
Big old
I'm
parka.
fine. I'm fine.
Yeah, no, we won't survive.
So tell the people maybe just a little bit about yourself. Like, okay, so how are we related?
Your father is my mother's brother.
Yes.
So you're my cousin.
Yes. So my Aunt Fawn is Cortnee's mom.
Yes.
And you were born where?
I was born in Yuma, Arizona on February 10th,
Oh.
1990. I'm a 90s baby.
Barely.
Hey, I'm the first 1990s baby.
February 10th. That's coming up.
Yep. I'm 36.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so you were born in Yuma, and then y'all moved to San Antonio.
No. So I was born in Yuma because that's where my grandfather was stationed. So that's actually how my parents met, was in Yuma.
Yeah, that's where my parents met
Yep,
too.
see? Exactly. So we lived in Yuma, and then after Yuma, I believed we moved to Phoenix, Arizona for a little bit, and then parents decided they wanted to go to California. So then we moved to San Diego.
That's right, I remember.
And then my mom was like managing an apartment complex, and then my dad was a maintenance guy there, so they got to live like on site. And it's crazy because I still remember, like, I can tell you exactly where our apartment was, and I can tell you exactly where the pool was, and I was like 6 years old.
Yeah.
That's same with the Phoenix. I was 2, and I could walk you right now exactly to our apartment door.
Oh my gosh.
And because my dad, when I used to live in Arizona, backtrack, my cousin he had cancer. So we'd go to Phoenix, and my dad took me to like this bad side of town. And I was like, where are we? Like, this isn't the hospital. What's going on here? He's like, I want to show you something. And I was like, okay. And then as he started pulling in the driveway, I was like, holy deja vu. Like, Dad, I know where we're at.
Yeah.
Like, how do I know this? Like, is this from a dream?
Yeah.
And he goes, no, Cortnee, we used to live here. And I was like, whoa. So I can remember that. I can remember San Diego. And then we left San Diego. And then that's when Nanny moved here because of your dad to San Antonio. Well, not here, but San Antonio. And then we moved to San Antonio.
Yeah.
And then we lived here for a while. And then when my parents got divorced when I was 10, then my dad moved back to Arizona where his family was. And then my mom stayed here, obviously, because Nanny and all her family were here.
Right. Yeah.
So growing up, I had the privilege to be like, I want to go live with Mom for a little bit. And okay, no, I want to go live with Dad for a little bit. So I was back and forth nonstop. Yeah. Which was great because obviously that's how we were able to stay so close and always do stuff together because we grew up together because I was always around. Yeah. Until adulthood kicked in, and then college, and moved to Idaho and all the other fun states.
You know what's funny is my mom also managed apartments, and we also lived on property.
Site? Really?
And I also can like picture like exactly how
I never knew
the
that
apartment was and how it was set up.
It's eerie, isn't it?
So I was like, you said that, and I was like, hello?
Yeah, exactly. That's so crazy. I never even knew that.
Yes. Yep. Okay. So now fast forward, you have been married. She also has a husband named David. Yes. You know, just the coincidences keep on coming.
And what's funny is his birthday is 6 days before my birthday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we met in Arizona in 2009. Mm-hmm. And then we got married in 2012. And then we had our first daughter, Brooklyn, in 2015, who is now 10. And then we had Blakely in 2020, April of 2020.
Right.
And
Mid-pandemic.
We met in Arizona, and then we moved to Albuquerque because of his job.
Yeah,
because
what does he do?
He is, well, back then he was a truck driver. And he would do like oversized loads. So he would do like your double wide mobile homes. Mm-hmm. They're split in half. One truck takes the one half. The other truck takes the other half. Mm-hmm. Deliver them to the mobile park home. And then the set crew puts them together. So we did that for many, many years. But the terminal, like home base that he worked for, was out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. So we left Arizona after we got married. And we went to Albuquerque. Girl, that was the worst experience of my life.
Why?
Okay, the only cool thing about Albuquerque is they have casinos and they had bingo. So like when David was gone on the road, I would go play bingo. Like it was the best thing. No kids. Go play my bingo because Nanny would take us to bingo since I was like 10 years old. Yep. So we grew up on it.
Yeah, we've been playing bingo from
since birth, I feel like. I feel like I belong
we could hold
there.
a dauber.
Yeah. So Albuquerque was horrible because we moved into our house within like 3 months. My brand new Honda Accord that we just bought got broken into.
Oh, geez.
In my driveway of our rental house that we had. Mm-hmm. And then like 3 months after that, our house got broken into.
Oh, geez.
Came home to like the window busted out. Nothing, I think, stolen some personal stuff from the house. But I'm like, I don't feel safe here. I want to leave. Like, I just felt violated, and it was a horrible experience.
I can imagine.
So then at that time, while we were still living in Albuquerque, David got hired on for the company, not the one he works for now, but he got hired on for a different company in Idaho. And so the thing about these places doing like oversize and modulars is you have to go where the work is. So say like the factory they pull out of is in Boise. So they're always in Boise going to the destination, but they always end up in Boise to take another one.
Right.
So I was like, why am I in New Mexico, but you're always in Boise?
Yeah.
Pre-kids.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm coming to Boise. So I went and visited a few times, and he's always loved Boise since like I first met him. He used to go, I think he went once or twice, and he's like, I love Boise. I want to live here one day.
Yeah.
So when he started working there, I was like, well, I want to go check it out.
And his family lives there or close?
No, so all his family's in Arizona.
Oh, okay.
His mom and brother and aunt and all that family, they all live in Arizona and from Arizona. But his biological father, I think, is like Kentucky or somewhere over there.
More random.
Yes, but they're all born and raised in Arizona.
Okay.
So he was in Boise, and I was like, well, I'm gonna go check it out, go visit. And I fell in love with it.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Obviously it was the summertime, so like it wasn't super hot like Arizona. It wasn't the desert.
That's how they get you.
Yes. And then the thing about me is like, in Arizona, when I kind of grew up, it's a small town, like small town. And then coming from San Antonio, it's a huge city.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I don't want, the huge city life and all the traffic and all that stuff. And I don't want, small town where all we have is a Walmart and JCPenney. And Boise was like the perfect medium.
Yeah,
like it was a smaller kind of city, not too much.
Yeah.
And so we ended up moving to Boise because of his job. And then we got pregnant with Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And then we did leave. I don't know if you remember, we did leave Boise at one point. We moved back to Arizona because why moved back to Arizona? Because we had Brooklyn, and I was like, we have no family here.
Yeah.
My mom and all that, grandparents are in Texas, and then my dad and all that family's in Arizona.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, you can work from anywhere, let's try to move back home to Arizona. So we did that for like a year and a half. And then I was like, hold on a minute. I have a relationship with my dad, but my daughter does not have a relationship with her dad. And that's obviously more important in this family dynamic. So then we moved back to Boise a second time. And we've been in Boise now since 2018, I think. Yeah, 18.
Yeah. And so you have Brooklyn, who has a really cool middle name, I must say.
She has the best middle name, and this will explain to people how close me and you really are, because my daughter's name is Brooklyn Noelle Hyde.
Yep.
And she has her Auntie Cass's middle name. And we planned it on purpose
my girl. That's
when
my girl.
we were going over names. And I remember this when we were talking about girl names, and I was like, I wasn't devastated, but I wanted a boy. We know this. And then I was like, well, wait a minute. 2 twos and bows. Like, okay, this can be fun.
Yeah.
We got this. And we were talking about names. And I remember I said Bailey, but I couldn't take Bailey because my best friend's daughter was Bailey, who was a recent newborn. So I think it was Brooklyn that we came up with, and then Charlotte, and then there was one more. But Charlotte and Brooklyn were the 2 contenders. And then I was like, Brooklyn. And then I wanted Brooklyn Ray. But then you were like, say it out loud. Are you sure it sounds good together? So then I started saying her whole name. I was like, Brooklyn Ray Hyde. No, that doesn't really sound good together. And then I was like, I've always loved your middle name. So then I was like, what about Brooklyn Noelle Hyde? And I was like, it just flows. Perfect.
Yeah.
And so we got
agree.
Hyde. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm the same way with names. I'm like, you got to say the whole thing. It has to just feel right, when you say it.
But that's a big decision to make. Like, this child is stuck with this name for the rest of their lives,
naming
potentially.
Kids is hard. And, like, in where I work, I've seen some crazy names before. So, like these poor kids. So I did want to talk about Brooklyn for 1 minute because she is 10. She does cheer.
Yes.
But she also does a more unconventional extracurricular activity. So.
Yes. My daughter is a cheerleader, but she also drag races.
Yeah.
She has a junior dragster that she just got finished with her second year of drag racing at the drag strip.
That is amazing.
Yeah. I think it's awesome because...
It is awesome because she's like girly girl cheer.
Yeah.
And then she's like...
a drag racer.
Whipping around the...
And what's
the
funny
drag.
is last season or last year, sometimes they collide. So like her cheer season will end in May, but then like racing starts at the end of March, beginning of April. So in May, she'll have like her end of the year showcase. But last year it was so funny because literally hair, makeup, cheer uniform on. We went to her end of the year showcase performance. And then soon as they got done performing, because Blakely was performing too for her first little time, we had to leave and go straight to the racetrack. And my poor daughter was showing up.
bow in her hair.
Yeah. Big bow, curls, makeup, bright red lipstick, like full uniform. I had taken clothes for her and she went to the bathroom, changed, and went racing in her hair, makeup, everything. And then we tried to put the helmet on and she's like, Mom, my bow, my hair's too high. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Because you have to wear it
Not
so
the high
low.
pony.
Yeah, to fit the helmet on. And I was just like, this is a crazy life my daughter has. We go from cheering and then 2 hours later, she's drag racing at the drag strip. Like,
that is hilarious.
she loves it.
I love that so much.
She loves it.
I love that so much. What else is something about Brooklyn that you think is just like describes her? Like, what kind of kid is she?
She is, well, I'm going to say she's an amazing girl. Obviously, she's my child. Love her to death.
You're biased?
Yes, of course, with both of my children.
Yes.
The one thing I realized about Brooklyn is like she has a huge heart and she cares about everyone and anything. But also, just I'll use an example. Just recently, she wanted, for cheer, for example, she wanted to get on the pro team where they like go travel into like Utah and California and Florida, but she hasn't gotten there yet.
Yeah.
And instead of getting discouraged and like, well, I'm quitting, I'm not doing this. I was like, well, you don't have anything other than drag racing and that's not year round. So you got to do something. So stick with it. And she did.
Yeah.
And then like this last year, she still didn't make the cheer team she wanted. And then her best friend like exceeded many levels and went all the way to like elite.
Damn.
And Brooklyn was like, I'm going to do that. And I was like, okay. But then I think she realized that like, that wasn't really her clique, like not clique, but like her specialty.
Right. Like her thing.
Yeah. She loves cheer. But then I think she realized she found out they have a stunt team. Girl, I tell you right now, she was outside. I would pick her up from school, take her home because she was determined, I'm going to make this stunt team.
Aww.
Like, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
I didn't have to tell her, hey, go outside and practice. Like, she would come home from school if she didn't have cheer and she would go straight outside for hours in the freezing cold. It's like 30 degrees and she's out there on her cheer mats that we've gotten for her, practicing for hours.
Oh.
And then I also signed her up for like an extra class for her walkovers or whatever they're all called.
Tumbling.
And she just never quit.
Yeah.
She never quit. She didn't let anything stop her. Like after 2 or 3 years in a row of not making the team she wanted, like you would think,
be
I'm
enough to
done.
make
I'm not
someone
doing
quit.
this anymore.
Yeah.
Like I quit.
Yeah.
But she didn't. She just set her mind to it and she overcame everything.
Yeah.
And when she was flopping on her butt or messing up, you know, she wasn't like, oh, I give up. She was like, okay, I can do it again, restart my song. And to me, like, that makes me so proud and happy of my daughter.
You should.
And she's only 10.
That's incredible. Like, that is incredible because that is something that my boys are not. Are definitely not have that quality. Like Shepherd expects to be like master level at something the first time he does it. And when he's not, he's like, well, fuck this. I'm not doing this. I'm like we play mini golf and he's not Tiger Woods and he's like banging the club on the ground or playing piano. My Dave plays the piano and he's like, can't play like him. And he's like, all mad. I'm like, you have to practice.
Exactly. They weren't good the first time they tried.
I'm like, these people have been playing for years and practicing. So yeah, that's a really good quality.
And another thing too is like with her racing, like she takes it seriously to an extent. Like she's still a kid at the end of the day. And that's another thing a lot of us have to realize, including her father, is she's a kid. So like he exactly. He has that competitive, which as a racer, everyone does. Yeah. But so like when we get to the racetrack, she wants to run off and go play with her friends, like in all their little pits where their trailers are. And that's fine. But at the end of the day, you know, it's like, what are we here for? We're here to race. We want to win. We want to take home the trophies and all that. But it's like, I can't sit there and make her sit in the trailer and be like, you have to sit here until you race because you have to practice. Like, you're still a kid. Yeah. And that's what, it's a hobby for you. You're doing it because you love it and it's fun for you.
Yeah, we don't want to make it not fun.
Yes, we don't want to take away the fun to where you're like, oh, we have to go to the racetrack this weekend. I don't want to go.
Yeah. And that's how we've been with Cannon and Band because we know that he has like a lot of natural talent.
Right.
And so, but we didn't want to push him too much to where he like doesn't want to do it. You know, it's like my parents are just making me do this. So they have to want to do it.
And she's learning. So we're like, you know, in racing, if you get, you know, when you first take off, you get a bad reaction light, you know, you go red in the competition, you're automatically out. And I think she starts realizing like, I'm not going to the next round because I red lit. And well, who's the only person that is at fault for that?
Right.
It's going to be the driver. So then at first it was like, oh, well, and now she's like, girl, she comes out crying.
Yeah.
Like she's so upset and so like, that's how much seriously she takes it now. And I'm like, good.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just on a whim. Like you literally enjoy racing. Ask her what she wants to do. Ask her what she wants to be for when she becomes an adult. I want to become a race car driver. Yeah. And at first I was like, for real. At first I was like, as a mom, I'm thinking,
like, too dangerous.
I'm like, we got to go to college. Like we need a degree. Like what, you know, is this a reality? Can we make this happen?
Yeah.
And then instead of shutting her down, I'm just like, okay, like we'll do our best. But that once again means you have to take it seriously.
Yeah.
You can't mess off. You have to do what you need to do to get the work done, to get sponsors and, you know, go big leagues and become a professional.
Yeah.
But if you don't, if you don't do the work, you're not going to get there. So we might need an option 2.
Yeah. And if you don't go to college or anything, there's no fallback.
Well, guess what her option 2 is?
Oh, let's hear it.
A mechanic. She wants to be a mechanic.
I'm dead. This girl.
Yes. She's always out in the garage helping her dad work on her car, work on anything. Like she's willing to learn.
The cheering tomboy.
Yes. And that's what I remember earlier when I said I wanted a boy so bad. Yeah. Well, I got a girl, but she literally is like my tomboy.
That's hilarious.
And then I have Blakely, who's the complete opposite pretty princess in her makeup, and she's in cheer also. And it's just crazy how I have 2 complete opposite kids.
I know. I feel the same way with mine. And so Blakely is how old?
Blakely is 5.
5. That's crazy.
She's in kindergarten.
I feel like she was just born.
So she did pre-K, but when Brooklyn did pre-K, we didn't do like the daycares. Like there was a lady that lived in our subdivision and she was doing pre-K out of her house.
Okay.
That was in 2019 when she started. So then obviously COVID messed with her, so she couldn't finish it. But when it came down to Blakely's turn, I was like, I want to do the same thing. So I'm at the pool actually in our community, our subdivision. There's this mom that I know, and our Blakely and her son were the same age, but he was a year older. And I was asking her like, hey, what did you do for kindergarten? Because the one I used for Brooklyn, she's no longer doing it because of COVID shut her down. And she was like, well, I know this lady where I just got done taking my son, and her name was Miss Ryrie. And she's an older lady, but she was like an ex-kindergarten teacher at the public schools. And then she started doing kindergarten at her house. And I was like, give me her phone number. I need it. Sounds perfect. So then I took Blakely there. And so then forward to this year when Blakely had her parent-teacher conferences, my kid's a superstar. Like, she's the smartest thing ever. Like, she's advanced. And I'm like, what? And the teacher was like...
You're like, I know.
Yeah. And I'm like, my baby?
Tell me more.
Exactly. And so she was telling me, because with Miss Ryrie, you know, when Blakely was writing her name, she was putting letters randomly. And I'm like, are we even doing something? Like, what's going on here? What am I paying for?
Yeah.
And so when kindergarten happened and we had the conferences, the teacher was like, Blakely is very ahead of her game. She's like, when we have our circle time and we need to get answers out of kids and, you know, it's taken a little slower. She's like, there's 2 people I can count on to always give me the right answer. And that's Blakely and another little girl. And I was just like, proud mom moment. My baby's a genius. And I'm like, so Miss Ryrie was put her ahead of the schedule, you know? So I'm like,
That's
good.
awesome.
Both my kids are thriving and they love school. So proud mom moment.
That's
It's
awesome.
the best feeling.
That's awesome.
Because I know with me at school, I was like, no, I don't want to go.
mine hates
I'm
school.
not getting out of bed. So the fact that my kids are the complete opposite,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm doing something right.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, mine are like,
Yeah, that was
they
me.
hate school. I'm like, guys, you have to go.
Right.
I'm like, you don't have to like it.
But you have to go.
You have to go and you have to try,
Yes, as long as you try.
unfortunately. And they're smart. They just don't want to be wasting their time at school, I guess.
Yep.
They got better things to do.
Well, like you were telling me at lunch today, Cannon is like,
Yeah,
why do I have to do this? I
he's
already
super
know it.
smart. Yeah, I bet if I like had him take the SAT, he could like get a really good score. Cause I'm like, dang, this kid is real smart.
He's going somewhere.
I'm like, I put him in some kind of trivia show, win some money out of him.
Yeah, like Jeopardy
Yes,
or something.
he knows all the random facts about stuff.
He's telling me stuff I don't even know. Like I remember when I came last year for spring break, we went to that snake farm.
Yeah.
And he was just walking around telling me all these facts about animals. And I'm like, Cannon, like I'm so impressed by you. Like tell me
He's like
more.
a walking encyclopedia.
Yes. And I'm like, I asked him, I was like, what, do we just sit and read the encyclopedia? Like, where do you get all this? And he's like, I just read. And I was like, okay, you do you. That's amazing.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. And so Blakely is girly, pretty princess.
Yes.
And what is her personality like?
Her father.
She's feisty.
I don't know if you guys have ever heard the wild child second born.
Yeah.
Like they're...
She's
Your first one is so easy and so
and that's
good.
how they trick you into having another one.
And you're like, ooh, I want another one. The second one comes and you're like, oh my God, she's out of control. The attitude, the sass. But it's just amazing because they're complete opposite, like I said. So Blakely is like my clean freak OCD. She takes after her mom. And so like, I want to help you do the dishes. Let's go do this. Like, oh, you're vacuuming? I'm going to go vacuum my room. And I'm going to just randomly, like I'm watching TV or something and I'm going to go clean my room. I'm like, who are you? Okay, go clean your room, baby.
Can I adopt her?
Right? And then there's Brooklyn I'm like, clean your room, clean your room.
You wanted a boy.
Oh, exactly. There's my boy. Clothes all over the floor. And I'm like, just please.
Mine just drop their clothes like wherever they're standing. So I find like clothes, like a trail. I'm like, hello?
After Brooklyn's shower, every time I'm like, go clean the bathroom because there's clothes all over the floor. She just throws them there.
Yeah.
But I'm like, one day we'll get there.
I know.
One day.
I keep reading like on Facebook. I'm in this like parent group and people are like, my kid is so messy. Are they going to grow up and be messy? And all the comments are like, I was really messy as a kid, but like I grew out of it. So it's going to be okay. I'm like, okay, it's going to be okay.
But that's what's eerie to me is because, and I don't want to admit it, but in a way that was me.
Yeah.
Like my mom would always
me
be
too.
like, go clean
I
your
was very
room. And I
messy.
never did, but I knew if I outweighted her, she'd go clean my room for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And guess what I'm doing to my kids?
Yeah.
I stopped doing that after real quick when I learned what was happening.
Yeah.
But I'm like, go clean your room, go clean your room. But I'm not doing it for you.
Yeah.
Like I'll help you make your bed because it's in the corner. It's hard to
Yes.
tuck the sheets in.
Yeah,
I'll help
yeah.
you do that. But I'm not doing all the dirty stuff.
Yeah.
But Blakely is my girly girl for sure. Like she's into like the purses and the Labubu and her pink is her favorite color. So she would lose her mind in this room right now. There's so much pink in this Labubu balloon over here. She would be so excited. Like I'm going to send her the picture I took of it when we leave here.
Oh my goodness.
But she's very strong-minded, I guess the word is. Like Blakely, go, I don't know, something simple. Like, go finish your breakfast now. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like, don't tell me now.
That's mine.
But she's very
my second child.
strong-minded. Yeah. And she'll just do whatever she wants, which
Yeah.
is great. But I'm like, as a little kid, like, can we wait till we get to be adult to be there? Like, I just want to hit my head against the wall sometimes.
Mine, we started like, we have to like get real creative with wanting him to do stuff. Like we have to, it has to be their idea. Because if you tell them to do something, it'll automatically be like pushback. So I feel that. Deeply.
It's cute because Blakely looks like me. She's got the
Yes,
blonde
she is a
hair,
blondie.
blue eyes, but she acts like her father. That stubborn, like, I do what I want mentality.
Yeah.
You can't tell me no. Brooklyn has the dark hair.
Yeah.
And the 2 different colored eyes.
Yeah.
Because her one eye is 2 different colors.
Yes.
But she's my sensitive baby who acts like me. But that's where I get confused because I'm like, is that why we butt heads sometimes?
Yeah, probably.
It's because we're too similar.
Yeah.
And that's what David always tells me. He's like, that's you. I'm like, no, it's not. He's like, no, you're fighting with yourself.
Yeah.
And I just don't want to see it because I don't want to admit it, but I know it's me.
Yeah.
That's the only way I can explain it. Why, like, they look like the opposite of who they act like.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's kids for you.
I know. They're just keeping us on our toes at all times.
Yes.
And so since this is like, mom's favorite, would you want to kind of talk about how your relationship with your mom is like?
Sure.
And how, I guess, it was and how it is now.
So I am the only child.
Yes.
Which is why the whole mom of 2 kids is rough for me. Because I'm like, is this
What is this
normal?
life?
What's going on? I'm not used to any of this. Because when I was growing up, it was me and you. We never fought like this.
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, I guess I was a brat. I didn't want to share.
Yeah.
In the early days.
Yeah,
So
when you
this
were
is-
like 2.
Yeah. Early days. So being the only child, as a kid, we were really close. Like, obviously, mother and daughter, we'd go get our nails done and we'd go to Super Salad and go eat lunch and go do all these things. Yeah, I loved our Super Salad. We'd always go do things, and then I won't take all the blame for it, but you get to be an adult and you think, or not adult, a teenager, and you think you know everything.
Oh yeah, that's
and then
everybody.
You just want to go do whatever you want to go do and be a rebel. So that's kind of what happened. And then when I moved back to Arizona when I was about 18, we drifted apart for years, which was fine, but we didn't talk like we do now. Like we talked like maybe once a month, if that, or once every few months. We weren't close, but it didn't, I mean, you always want your mom around,
Yeah.
But at that point, I'm a daddy's girl. So I had my dad and he was my go-to in Arizona. And then it's weird because it took when I became a mom for me and my mom to rebuild that relationship. And growing up, your mom always tells you I love you with everything, and one day when you have kids, you'll understand how much I love you because you'll be feeling it for your kid. And then Brooklyn was born. And I'm like,
you're like, oh,
okay, 2 + 2 = 4. Like, it's all making sense now. I see what you're talking
the
about.
math is mathing.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. And then she just, she was there when Brooklyn was born and was by my side, taking care of me and helping me with Brooklyn and cleaning my house or anything I needed. She let me rest and heal because I had an emergency C-section with Brooklyn. So that was a little rough. And she knew with, Brooklyn being in the NICU when she was a baby, like I couldn't do everything by myself and go home because we lived in Idaho. We didn't have family. I mean, we had a few friends, but you don't have a full support system of family. Like how close we all are.
Stay with you.
Exactly. So she was that person for me. And then we just, after she left the first time, it was like she was calling me every day. Checking on me, talking to Brooklyn, little 1-month-old that can't talk or nothing, but she just
She's like, put Brooklyn on the phone.
Put Brooklyn on the phone. Put it to her ear. I'm like, she can hear you, Mom. We can all hear you. Like, we're both very loud.
Fawn is very loud.
I get very loud, but she, and I noticed
loud.
this the other day, like,
talk fast.
She was talking and I was talking. It was my turn, but then she would like talk over me, and so I would get louder and she would get louder, and I realized we're not going anywhere.
No,
with
we're
this.
just raising your
I was
hands.
like, okay, Mom, we're good. Like I'm done. Like we're not going anywhere. But yeah, so like she would always call and check on Brooklyn and stuff, and then, oh, how you doing? And then it just started from there, and now we're severely close. She'll even call like in the mornings. I'm taking my kids to school and be like, let me talk to my grandbabies, and they're in the back seat, like, hi, Grammy. And telling them she loves them and have a good day at school, and always calling and checking on me, or if we need to rant, or vent, whatever we need to talk about, we're that person now. And I'm glad it's come full circle and we have what we have.
Me too. That's great.
Yeah.
I'm glad that y'all, it's not like y'all had like a huge falling out or like,
No.
I don't ever want to talk to you again.
No. I mean, it felt like that when you're full of emotions, when you're a teenager, you're so dramatic. And that's where like, I mean, Brooklyn's 10 and I kind of see the dramatic in her and I'm like, okay, diva, like calm down.
Yeah.
So I feel kind of bad for some of the stuff I did to my parents. Growing up. Cause now I'm like, okay, I see it. And it's like getting slapped in the face. You see it in front of you with your kids. And I'm like, okay, was I this bad? Like, I hope not. I'm sorry if I was.
Yeah. And I think, I mean, even me and my mom were butting heads, like right at like the end of high school when I was like getting ready to go to college. I was like, I cannot wait.
Like independent. Like I don't need you anymore. You don't know what's better for me than I do. You know, we know everything. And then you just, we had there was no, like you said, no dramatic thing that we just drifted apart. Yeah. And we just, I'm kind of glad that it happened. Yeah. Because like she wasn't forcing herself to be in my life. Right. Like you must call me. I'm your mother. You must talk to me. She just kind of let me go live my life. Yeah. And then look how it just beautifully came back together. Because now, like I said, we're really, really close now. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it is true. Like once you have your own kids, like it all just kind of clicks. Yeah. Like you're like, oh, okay. I get it now. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I guess that's the wisdom as we get older.
I know it. I know it. So another thing we like to do together is go to Vegas.
Oh my gosh. We love our Vegas. I will never forget the first trip to Vegas. That was so much fun.
It was so fun. Yeah. So we went for my 30th birthday.
Was it your 30th? It was not that long ago.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It was my 30th birthday and it was the first time I'd ever used marijuana.
Oh my God. Okay, hold on.
Hopefully my work's not listening to this.
It
was legal.
I just remember because I lived in Kingman, Arizona. So that's like 90 miles from Vegas. So I drove and met you guys. Yeah. And I remember picking you guys up or meeting you somewhere shopping or something.
Yeah, I think we met at the mall.
And I'm like thinking, okay, where are we going to go? Like, I haven't really seen you guys. Like, me and your mom have been like cool, but not as close as we are now. Yeah. So I didn't really know like the waters of Vegas with Kimmy and you and like what we could do. Yeah. And the first thing she said when I picked her up was like, I was like, what do you guys want to do? I want to go to the drugstore. Let's go get weed. And I was like, hell yeah, this is going to be a fun trip. Let's go. And it was the best trip ever. Not just that, but because you guys were like a part of home. Like San Antonio is always home to me. Yeah. And so it was like, we went to bingo and we stayed at the Aria. Yeah. And I remember getting those like Nutella crepes from downstairs.
Oh my God. I still dream of those.
Yes, me too. Every time I see a crepe, I'm like, it better be Nutella and it better be good like the Aria because those things were amazing.
I dream of those. When we were there last time, I was like, I have to go and get a crepe, but I never did.
No, you never had them since then?
Go back. No.
I know. See, we got to go take a trip so we can go get the crepes.
We do need to. Yeah, that was like so fun and we just laughed our asses off.
But the best part was... One of the best parts for me was the absinthe show. Do you remember the absinthe show?
Yes, I fucking love absinthe.
Oh, that was was it your first time too? Or did you
I think that was the first time I'd seen it.
But it was just fun because we, had our little trip to the store.
Our little treats.
Yeah, our little treats. And I was just like...
Tripping.
Whoa, like what is going on over here? And I look over and you and your mom are doing the same thing. And I'm like, okay, this is awesome. Like... We're all in the same element now. Like it was so much fun. And then the buffet. Mm-hmm. And then we tried to go to like, what was it? Chain smokers?
Yeah,
or
the chain smokers.
And it was too late for us.
No, so we went because we got tickets to see the train smokers. Jesus.
Hello.
I have not been smoking today. No. I don't do that. No. We got tickets to see the chain smokers at the Wynn, and we get there and we like are waiting in line and they're like, oh, you can't have any purses.
That's right.
And we're like, oh, do you have some kind of like place to store? They're like, no. We're like, so we'd have to go all the way back to our hotel, leave our purses and come back. And then they're like, oh, the chain smokers don't come on until like midnight.
That's what it was. I was like, I knew at one point we were like, that's too late.
Or
we're not
something
coming
crazy.
Back.
It's like midnight or like 2. I don't even know. I was like,
and it was like what, 9:30, almost 10, and we were waiting in line. We're like, we're not waiting in line.
I was like, are we gonna do this? Because I'm gonna be dead and asleep in the corner.
Yeah. We did not do that.
No,
we left. But I just remember the buffet because it was like, do you remember where it was? But it was some buffet. I think you found. It was huge. Mm-hmm. Like I've been to buffets at casinos in my life, but this one I was like,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It was
Maybe
huge.
that one was at the Wynn.
Probably.
Maybe we ate there first.
And then we walked over to the chain smokers. Yeah. But it was fun. And then bingo.
Yep.
Oh, we were such a nuisance at
weird.
bingo.
It was weird bingo too. Like, I don't know. It was like,
you couldn't even like whisper and they're yelling at you.
yeah,
like,
we were laughing and we were
no talking.
We
I'm
were
like,
paranoid.
Yeah, we were very paranoid.
We're like, everybody knows.
And then your mom was like, I got bingo. We're like, no, you don't. No, you don't. I got bingo. No, you don't. Do not yell bingo and get us kicked out because these old people take their bingo very seriously and we are not in the right state of mind right now.
They are hardcore. I know. I just remember being like, what if I have a bingo and I miss it?
Well, like the computer's going to tell you it's okay. It's going to yell at you.
Yeah. That was so fun. We need to go back.
And then
let's go.
Our second trip was your mom's birthday.
Yeah.
Last year or 2 years ago?
I think it was last year.
Has it been that long ago?
I don't know.
It's all a blur now.
It really is.
That was a fun trip.
Yes. It was very fun.
And
it's always fun when we go together.
Yes, and that's when you taught me 3-card poker.
Oh,
and
God.
I lost.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yes. But please, because when I'm with you, you're lucky charm. Like, I was doing great. I was winning. And I was like, this is so much fun. We're winning money.
It's really fun when you win.
Yeah. And then I went back, I think, with my best friend Amanda, like a couple months later, because I think that was September, right?
Yeah.
For her birthday. So I literally went back and after the beginning of November, so like a month and a half later, with Amanda, and I'm like,
lost your ass.
Oh, Cassidy taught me 3-card poker. I got this. I'm not playing those slot machines, girl. I went over there, $100. I was going to Starbucks early at like 7, 8 in the morning to go get my coffee outside of like the little promenade or whatever we were, and I walked by. I was like, oh, there's 3-card poker. Oh, it's $5 minimum. Cass said that's like the perfect table. $5.
Yeah.
So I go get my coffee. Like, it's empty. I come back. It's still empty. And I'm like, fuck it. I have $100. I'm going to do it. So I'm all confident. My cousin taught me. I got this. I was winning. I lost $100 the quickest 2 minutes of my life. I didn't even get anything. Like, is this what strip clubs are like? Because this sucked. I wanted my $100 back. I was so mad. And I went back up to the room and I was pouting. And to where like later in the evening where they were like, you want to go gamble? I said, no, fuck that. I'm not gambling. Like, I'm not losing another $100 in 2 minutes. I was I was way overconfident. I did not know what I was doing.
Yeah.
And then with all like the annies and the bonus and all that, you're end up playing like what, $30 a hand? Yeah. No wonder it went quick. I lost both hands and I was done.
I know. That's the hard thing about it. It's like when you win, you can win a lot. But then when you're like not getting any hands, you can lose pretty quickly.
That's why I just stick to bingo. And guess what? I don't even win at fucking bingo. How bullshit is that? I think the last time I won at bingo, I was like 12 years old and it was like $750.
Yeah.
I just remember that because I like, the rules, you go play bingo. You either split whatever you win with the people you're with or you give them money. And I remember I won with Nanny and I was trying to give her half of it, because I thought those were the rules. And she's like, no, baby, you keep your money. And she's like, I was like, 20? She's like, okay, I'll get some pull tabs. And I was like, oh, yeah.
So cute.
What am I going to do with that much money at 12 years old? Like, but it was just cute.
It's very cute.
That's why I'm addicted to bingos because you can win so much money.
Yeah.
You're not guaranteed, but at least I have fun and we enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
Laughing and getting yelled at and all the extra lickety, clickety, whatever, bulldog, pool tabs.
Plus like watching all the weirdos at bingo.
Yeah.
After you did that second Vegas trip, your husband messaged me and was like, look what you've done. And he sent me like a picture or video of you on your phone.
Because I downloaded the app because I was like, well, I can't win in person. At least I can win on my phone. And on my phone, I could pull it up right now because I'll play it like on road trips and stuff sometimes. I have like $172,000.
You're like, I'm rich on this
How do I cash this out to real money? And why am I so good at a stupid computer app game? But when I go win, I can't win nothing.
I know.
It's
But you just need to go with me again.
Yes, that's why I just stick to the drinks and the good times and shows, food.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Dispos, whatever I can get my hands on, because apparently gambling just makes me mad because I can't do nothing with it. I haven't figured out the system for it yet.
Yeah.
And your mom can go in there, or you, ma'am. I still talk about you. When the last trip we went to, you went and put in like what, $80 into the slot machine, the super hit with the damn bonuses.
I hate that thing.
Now I know
I hate
why.
it and I love it
because you won like what, $800?
I know.
And then you were like, I got to get the red bonus or whatever bonus didn't hit. It was so close. And next thing you know, I went to go walk around and find your mom and check on her at the table. And I come back and you had like $5 left. And I was like, Cassidy, it just got me. It got to me. And I'm like, okay.
I know.
But full circle, this last November, when we were going to my dad's house in Arizona, we stop in Ely, Nevada. They have casinos. They have slot machines. So we're staying in the hotel. My kids go to bed. I go to the casino. That stupid super hit game that you played and like a bunch of other ones that are similar. I was like, I looked at them first and they were like 2 firecrackers away from hitting. I fell for it.
Yeah.
So I sat down, put $20 in, lost it. Put $20 in, I won 100. And then I kept playing. And then I got down to like 20. I hit again. My stupid ass couldn't walk away. And I was up to like $200, nothing compared to you. But then I lost it all. And I was like, why didn't I walk away? Now I know how Cassidy felt. Those stupid bonuses,
I know.
quick hit crap gets you.
They get you.
And all the other ones filled up, but the one I wanted to fill up.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is rigged.
Yeah. So like my newest thing is watching slot videos on YouTube. Just like, I'm like, well, if I can't
We
play
are not
slots,
that old.
If I can't play, then I'll just watch other people play with their
Watch
own
them
money. And they're like, the buckets or the little firecracker things. They're like, that is not a good indicator. Don't
They are a
listen
bane
to
of our
it.
existence and we are addicted to them.
That's the bait, and that's how they get you. It's so true. I would be in trouble if I lived close to a casino, I think. So,
I mean, I like to think I have control.
yeah.
But like I said, when we lived in Albuquerque, I would just go to like casinos and I would just play bingo.
Yeah.
So bingo is just in my heart. But with you,
Bingo's
I
in my
don't think
heart.
you would. I think you'd be at the tables nonstop with your Texas Hold'em.
Well,
and
if
your...
I had money, I definitely would.
Yes.
But I don't really have gambling money.
I would say your husband would not be happy if you
No.
come home with no paycheck because
No.
you lost it at the casino. He'd be like, honey, we got problems.
Honey, I pawned my wedding ring, and then I lost.
Which one?
I lost
The good
it all.
one, the Grandma Sharon's, or
good
the
one.
Walmart one? Which one did you get rid of?
Oh, yeah, we need to go again because that was fun. Or I was thinking we could go on like a cruise with the kids.
You and Amanda both have been trying to get me on a cruise. I watched
Okay,
too many movies,
she can
girl.
go.
Poseidon and Titanic. Those movies have traumatized me
Titanic.
for life.
That was from like
It still happens.
19.
The dude did not have his
19
binoculars in the lookout nest.
Well, we're not going to go anywhere where there's icebergs,
But
okay?
that's the point. If something so simple can destroy a whole ship, or like Poseidon, I don't know what the rogue waves are like out there. How do I know I'm not going to be on my balcony enjoying my cocktail and here comes this huge wave and now the boat's going to flip? You know, I've seen too many movies and I'm scared. I'm traumatized. That's why I'm like, can't we just
Do you
fly?
know how many cruises happen?
The poop cruise? I don't want to be part of that cruise.
That was Carnival. We would never go on Carnival.
Which one do you guys go on?
Royal Caribbean.
But are they
I
like
haven't-
fun or are they boring?
No, they're
Because-
fun.
Okay.
And they're like nice. But
No
I
Disney
haven't been on a
cruises,
cruise since me and Dave's honeymoon. Like in January of 2011.
Was that your first and only?
That was my second.
Oh, what was your first?
The first one, I went on a carnival with my mom and Egon and Erica and all the sisters and his brother.
Oh, gotcha.
Like everybody. Which that one was fun too. But I mean, I was
Your first adult
20.
cruise was your honeymoon.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And it was just nicer.
Right.
Like, you know, less kids running around or
Would you go on a Disney
yeah.
cruise?
they don't have casino on Disney Cruise. So.
Because it's for kids.
Yeah, and I don't want to be like, I don't know.
The only person that would like that would be Blakely, because
I mean-
all the other kids are between all 4 of our kids.
Yeah.
The 3 older ones would be like, really?
No,
What are
I mean,
doing
we
here?
love Disney, you know, we're like Disney adults and our kids love Disney, but cruise, Disney,
No.
I don't know. Maybe.
Can't we just like fly? So say you want to go
No, the whole
somewhere-
fun is being on the boat.
But what do you do on the boat? Like, please sell
Bro,
this
there's
to me.
so much to do.
I'm not sold.
I will.
A casino, unlimited drink package, which apparently I
Yeah.
read they cut you off after like 14 drinks.
Well, damn, you're drinking 14 drinks?
I'm not drinking that much, but I'm just saying, like, unlimited drink package is not unlimited. They cut you off.
They
but
have to cut you off.
I did see that, like, if you are drunk and you're stumbling to your room, that like you get escorted by like a bodyguard, and they come and like lock you in your room so you can't open, like if you have a balcony.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it, safety reasons, but I'd be like, okay, cool. I want to be able to breathe. You know, if it gets too hot in the room, like
I need to open a window.
it just is not very appealing
because
to me.
I just saw a news article about somebody who was served like 33 drinks and then like fell overboard.
So that's why there's a limit now.
Yeah,
See, there's always that one person that ruins it for
I know,
everyone.
there sure is.
But we're not big drinkers though.
No,
at all.
I'm not at all.
No.
I wouldn't even buy a drink package.
So we just go for like the unlimited
No,
food, or
there's food restaurants. There's the casino. There's bingo.
okay,
I think
we're getting there. You started
there's
off good.
Shows. Then they have like mini golf, and they have like the water parky things.
So it's kind of just like
And
hanging
there's,
out like in the car, but on a boat until you get to your destination.
Except it's like a mall. It's huge. It does not feel small in there at all.
There's a lot of people.
It's not too bad.
Eh.
What if we just do like a little short, like a 4-night cruise, just to
Where would
test
we
it
go?
out? Like, I don't know, out of Galveston. That way there's no icebergs to worry about.
Yes, keep me in warm places, because I will bring my own binoculars. So if homeboy in the crow's nest forgets his, I got you.
Don't say the crow's nest.
What was it called?
I don't know.
I think it's called the crow's nest.
I'm sure it is, but that's
I've seen so many documentaries on this stuff
ma'am.
that I've become obsessed with it, that I'm like, no.
Yeah, but if somebody made a documentary about all the normal cruises that everything went fine, that would be a very boring documentary. And there would be a
So
lot.
they picked the trauma one,
Yes,
like the
of
poop
course they do.
cruise, Titanic.
It's for
I got you.
entertainment. Oh my goodness. Well, I have enjoyed having you here as always.
You know where we need to go?
Where do we
South
need to
Padre.
Do
That was a really fun
was very
family
fun.
trip that we all did.
That was fun.
That was really fun.
We go every summer, so come
and
on,
you
girl.
guys called me crazy.
Why?
Because I told you the night before when we were out on the patio, me, you, and the Davids, because my husband's David and your
The
husband is
Davids.
Dave. Yeah. You were like, oh, you're going to go swimming? And I was like, no, like I'm going to my knees or my hips. And you're like, why? I go, because there's sharks. No, there's no sharks. Courtney, you're crazy.
There wasn't.
And what happened the next day, girl, when we went in the water? We were out in the water doing our thing. And, you know, I'm at my hips. David's at his hips. Brooklyn's in her little life jacket, beep bopping around the waves. And we look over and what do I see? A hammerhead. I'm like, get your kid now and let's go. Like, what? I'm crazy. And there's a shark on our first day. Oh, I'll never forget that.
Yeah. And someone did get bit by a shark at South Padre. And then after that, I was like, we only go knee deep, people.
Yeah. I'm cool with sharks. Like, but I'd rather go like cage diving with them where they can't get me.
No, hell no. I don't want to do that either.
Girl, but you got to remember, I jumped out of an airplane. I've gone
Oh, yeah, you're
skydiving.
crazy.
I drag race. Did you know I started drag
I
racing?
did know that.
So I started drag racing. So that adrenaline in there. And I've watched Discovery Channel like Shark Week to where I feel like my delusional ass is like, oh, they're going to come at me. I know how to deflect them. But deep down, they're just going to eat my arm off and kill me. But in my mind, I can do it. Like, I want to do it.
Oh my God.
It's my life goal. Go deep diving or whatever in a cage with great whites.
Well, I have enjoyed having you on the podcast.
Thank
And
you.
I always love to hang out with you. And I secretly hope you move to Texas sooner than later. But thank you so much for
Thank you for
letting me
having me.
interview you.
We could talk for hours.
I know we could. We might have to do a part 2 at some point, but
I'd love to.
okay.
I miss you so much.
I know I miss you too.
I love coming, but then I hate leaving because
know.
it's so sad.
I know. I feel that.
And now my
deeply.
kids, like, they have a relationship with you and your mom, and like it's like a whole, you know, it's harder to leave now.
Well, just don't.
Yeah. Send my kids, pack up the house, meet me here. Yeah, for real.
Okay, y'all. Well, we're signing off.
Have a good one.
Bye. Thanks so much for listening. If this felt like a family dinner with fewer interruptions, you're welcome. Please subscribe and leave a review if you're feeling bold, and we will catch you next time on Mom's Favorite. Bye, y'all.